Hello, welcome to another episode of Airsie. Today I am very excited about the build we have today. I've been waiting to do this for 6 months. So today we're going to be building Hogwarts Clock Tower from the Lego Harry Potter series, number 75948. And this build is based off of the Yule Ball in the Triwizard Tournament in the Goblet of Fire, which is book 4 in the Harry Potter series. So as you can see on our box, we have 8 different minifigs. We've got Madame Maxime, Albus Dumbledore, Victor Crumb from Drumstring, Cedric Diggory, Fleur Delacour from Beauxbatons, Ron Weasley, Harry Potter, and Hermione Granger. And this is a scene from the Yule Ball. So the back tells us we're going to have some features here that have movement. We're going to have a building with lots of people and lots of different little scenes. I'm excited to build this and see what we can see as we build and all the little things that we learn as we build, the little tricks, the little details. Harry Potter is one of my favorites and I can't wait to do this build. Well, I finished it. I have to say it was one of my favorite builds of all time. I really enjoyed building this. I think partially because I really enjoy Harry Potter, but also because, once again, I loved the details. So here is the castle. I'm going to see if I can show it to you without it falling apart in the front. Oop, and there it goes. So as you can see, it's got the main clock tower there, and then a little bit off to the side over there. So I'm going to put it back down and show you some of the minifigs that we've got. So it comes with, here's Madame Maxime. She is the headmistress at Beauxbatons. There she is. Then we've got Victor Crumb, the one chosen from Drumstring. Here's the headmaster from Hogwarts, Albus Dumbledore. Oops. Just noticed I think I put on Fleur's skirt backwards. So here is Fleur Delacour from Beauxbatons. Cedric Diggory from Hogwarts. And here we've got Ron Weasley, Hermione Granger, and last but not least, Harry Potter, who even has, if you look carefully, it's hard to see here, but he has his little scar. So I enjoyed getting those minifigs. That made the set by itself fun. It came with a Christmas tree that you make. It's got a little star on the top, some snow and some ice. I will say this was one of the more challenging parts to put together. It was a little tricky. It has kind of a pole that goes up the middle, and it was tricky to get these pieces, there's 4 of them, onto that. It took quite a few tries to get it lined up the right way. Some of these white pieces kept falling off, so that was a little tricky to put together, but I like the way it looks now that it's done. Now on to the castle. There are many, many features to talk about in the castle. So I'm going to take these apart so I can show them to you. On the front of the clock tower part, here is the clock, and on the back there is a handle, and you can see that you can turn the handle, and then on the front it will, when you turn the handle, it changes the arms on the clock. So that one was really fun. I really like some of the details here. You can see right here you've got what look to be maybe some torches or torch holders. You've got this big bank of windows, lots of windows all over the place. Down here at the bottom you've even got a few little plants that are growing right there. I enjoyed that there are different colors of bricks, that there's gray and kind of this reddish tan color. So on the back there are lots of details, lots and lots of details. So on the bottom here you've got a treasure chest that can open and close like that. You've got the goblet of fire right there. And up here, this is Dumbledore's study. So you've got, there's a light right there. There's a quill to write in. You've got some potions and things back in the corner back there. Lots of lights. Actually, maybe it's not Dumbledore's. It might be Mad Eye Moody's. I'm not sure. And then up here, I think you've got the dormitory for the boys. There's a bed, and in the corner there's a light. Lots and lots of details. The beds even have little pillows on them. The little nightstands appear to have a drawer that you could open. You can't, but it looks like you could. And you've got just all kinds of fun stuff in here. I even appreciate that in the corners on the levels, you have these little corbels right there. So there's one there and there's one there, just little decorative finishes. Makes it really fun. Now for the back of this side of the castle, you've got, oh yes, this is the one that has Dumbledore's study. So here's his pensieve. He's got a quill so that he can write. You can see right here there's a sword. And there's stickers. That is one thing. There are stickers in this, lots of stickers. So if you don't enjoy stickers, that's not going to be fun. Then down here, you've got some water running, and you even have, I don't know if I can show it to you, a stained glass window. You see that? So there's a sticker right here on a clear glass piece that makes it look like a stained glass window. And then here, we've got our little dance platform that will spin around and spin whoever's on there dancing. So you can see that if we put some couples on here, so maybe we've got, let's see, Hermione and Victor, they can go here, and Fleur and Ron can go over here. Maybe you've got Madame Maxine, like the picture shows us, and she's dancing with Dumbledore. Oops. Well, they're falling off. So we'll just put 2 of them on there. But you can see as you spin it that the dancers spin around on their little circles as they spin around the large circle. So lots of details. It was a really fun build. Oh, and there's even one that goes in the study that's not Dumbledore's. And when you open it up, it's a little book. It's got some writing on it. And there you go. And then you can put it back in, and it just sits right here, inside here on this desk right next to the quill. all in all, this was a really fun set to build. It was a little bit more difficult, mostly because it's bigger. It's the biggest set I've built so far. There were also a lot of pieces that required a lot of manual dexterity, good fine motor skills to get them where they needed to be. Getting the flaps here down, oh, there goes that book, it fell out again. With this here was a little tricky to figure out how to do that. It took me a few tries, and there's little pieces here at the end that kept popping off, so that was a little frustrating. But all in all, the build was not too bad. I think it would be great for, I was gonna see, it says 9+, I think that's about right on the box. In terms of value, I think it's a great value. Again, I might be a little biased because I love Harry Potter, and I do know it is a more expensive set. So it's just kind of nice. And I did forget to mention, we do have these tables for the dance. You can see this one's got some goblets on it, and this one just has a fancy ice sculpture. So they're there for our dancing people to enjoy. And so in terms of playability, I think for older kids, you could play around with it a little bit. It's fun to kind of play and see all of the little details, but in terms of actual playing, I don't think it would stand up very well. I think a lot of the pieces would fall apart, and you might get frustrated trying to put them back together. So I think it's mostly just a set to enjoy building and then to look at, and maybe you could play a little bit, but not a ton of play. All right, that is it for this build. I will see you next time. Thanks.